If you guys are looking to buy some of the cheapest tradable Rocket League items, then head to the first link in the description and use code JAKRS at checkout for a discount. If you guys want to win a titanium white Animus GP or a titanium white Sentio V17. But that's not it. If you guys want to win a Hellfire mystery goal explosion, then make sure to drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications while you're there, comment your gamer tag as well as why you want to win down below. Winner will be announced soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. What's going on, guys? I am JAKRS and welcome back to another Rocket League video on my channel. Now, before we get into today's video, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys for 30,000 subscribers. I know that is an insane number, and I owe you guys a huge thank you for that. Now, by the title already, you guys might have already gathered that this is an insane trade, my best trade ever. And the following trades you're about to see were meant to be going in my best trades of the week episode, which is going out on Thursday. That's episode 4. But after looking over all the clips, these two trades in themselves are so much profit that I decided that they deserve their own video. Now, to give you guys a bit of proof of how insane this trade actually is, I'm going to show you guys my previous best trade ever before we actually hop into my investment that I did, which made me so much profit. Now, funnily, all of the trades in today's video are going to be me buying Zomba wheels, and I know Zomba wheels at the moment are a really good investment. However, they keep going up and down in value. White Zombas went down to about 60 keys, but then keep going up and down. They went as high as about 110 and then started going down. And it was an insane investment for me to pick them up really cheap and then sell them on for so much profit. Like always, if you guys see anything in my inventory today that you guys want to trade for, then leave some offers down in the comment section. I'll take a look at all of those and reply to some of the offers that I might want to go through with, and you might be featured in my best trades of the week episode 5. Stay tuned, because the following trades might help you learn some tips and tricks on how you can buy and sell items on Rocket League to make a ton of profit and have a huge inventory. But without further ado, let's get into my previous best trade ever. Here it is. Now, this trade here that you're about to see is probably one of the best trades that you can find in my biggest trades leading to 400 keys trading montage. I'll have the link to that in the description if you want to check it out. But this one trade on its own is awesome. I did sky blue zombas for black zombas 1-to-1, and you guys already know that a really good deal. So insane that even afterwards I had to type in "oh my god" into the chat to get over it. So at the time, which was about 3 months ago, which shows how rare these insane trades actually come about and how rare they are actually to get, I learned that not only was sky blue a good color to trade for in most wheels, but people will pay way over what an item is worth. For example, these black zombas for sky blue, if they like the item, then they will overpay for it, which is a huge tip. If during a trade a person tells you that they want an item, try your best to try and make them overpay for it, because it will help you get tons of keys in profit. Even if you only get them to add 1 or 2 crates, then that is still an overpay and will help you then to go and trade on for more items that you might want on your car. Now, 1 or 2 crates might seem like nothing to you if you've got a huge inventory, but if you think about it, over 10 trades, you'll then have 20 crates that you can go and sell on for a ton of keys, maybe 3 or 4 keys, and that will help you even more to grow your inventory. This guy really wanted these sky blue zombas, and he offered me black zombas for it, which is an awesome deal. Gave me about 30 keys in profit at the time, and you can easily find deals like this yourself by finding someone that's actually looking to enjoy the game and not actually trade too much, so they'll overpay for an item, and you can easily find these on the Rocket League trading garage. It's a website that serves literally every single platform. Now, that trade is insane. It made me a ton of profit, and it got me where I am to now, and making that much profit helped me to flip more and more items to get to about 300 to 400 keys worth of item, which my inventory is worth right now, which is insane. I've been focusing a lot of my time right now investing into trades and trying to make a load of profit so I can show my trades to you guys and maybe show you how you can make profit yourselves. And I'm on road right now to get about a 500 key inventory. But the moment you guys have all been waiting for, let's have a look at my new best trade ever. It's absolutely insane. I made tons of profit from this trade, and it was absolutely insane for me to see so much of my inventory increasing. And so here it is. Now, the trade that you guys are about to see is one that was featured as the very last trade in my best trades of the week episode 3, another video that will be featured in the description of today's video if you want to check it out. I managed to pick up titanium white zombas ridiculously cheap, and in that episode I told you guys that if I went on and sold these white zombas, then I'd show you guys the trade for it in episode 4 of my best trades of the week. However, the amount that I go in and sell these white zombas for is insane, and that's why I decided to make it its own independent video. As you guys can see in this trade, I managed to pick up these white zombas for black zombas, which at the moment are priced at around 20 to 25 keys, but don't really sell for their full value at the moment. Also in this trade, we've got a regular endo and a crimson painted endo. But because of all the overdrive and nitro updates since the turbo crate, this endo has gone down in price a ton. The regular non-painted endo is priced at about half a key and the crimson at about 6 to 8, selling for about 6 keys. And if you guys are wondering why this clip is repeating and it's getting a bit annoying, then it's just because there are a ton of items for me to talk about the prices of during this trade, and so we don't have enough time really with this short clip to go through it without any pauses. The Heatwave is certified Victor, but since certified prices have been removed from the price list, we don't really know how much it's worth, so it's decreased a little bit in value. The price of Heatwave during this investment last week was worth about 10 to 11 keys, but now it's worth about 12 to 13, so it is slowly going up in value. But with an add of 11 pure keys, this is a offer of, overall this is about a 50 key offer for White Zombas, which at the time of this trade was worth about 60 to 70 keys. But people were paying about 70 for them at the time since they were rising. You guys might not think that this is much profit since it's only 20 and this is less than our last trade that we did as our best trade ever. But you guys will see how we made even more profit in the next trade that we do. One other thing that's also good about that trade is the fact that these Zombas were also certified. They were certified Guardian, and before the next trade that I go into, I didn't manage to record the trade, but I sold the Guardian White Zombas on for non-certified CC4 White Zombas, which are actually worth more than the PCC one, since they're extinct, and also an add of 5 pure keys. So I actually went and took these White Zombas and made even more profit with them in this next trade. I hit up my good friend Hex Plays while he was live streaming, and he actually just started a Rocket League channel, so I'd greatly appreciate if you could go over to his channel and subscribe to him. The link to his channel will be somewhere in the description. If you guys enjoy Rocket League trading videos just like this one, then he's a really underrated channel in my opinion. Let's see if we can get him to 2,000 subscribers or something, but the amount that I actually go and sell these White Zombas on to him for is absolutely insane, and he was actually looking for them at the time, which makes it even better. So here is the trade, a really awesome deal for my titanium White Zombas. He was trying to sell me his painted Helios, but since they're going to drop in price soon, since when RLCS comes out, I'm pretty sure that the Apex and Helios, and also the Hustle Brows maybe, or maybe we might get a new topper that's limited, will be released once again, and I think that will make the value of these items go down since they're only highly priced since they're really rare at the moment, which is why White Apex are priced at 220 plus keys, which is absolutely insane, the most expensive white painted wheel right now. He did have over 100 keys. He had about 125 in total, I think, and so at first I tried to get him to offer in full pure keys for this titanium White Zombas. However, there were other things that he wanted to buy, which is perfectly fine, and so I decided to take Crimson Helios, which is going down in value slowly, and I had to quick sell, which you'll see in the next trade, but I think it was still a good deal and a huge overpay for these White Zombas. So since the last trade when I actually bought these White Zombas, the White Zombas have gone up in value from 60 to 70 keys all the way up to about 100 to 115 keys, and they were still rising. I thought they were going to go up to about 120 since on PC they're worth 120 plus, and so they would have gone up in value, but unfortunately they've gone down slowly in value, but maybe they might go back up since they are fluctuating quite a lot recently. The Crimson Helios is worth 30 to 35 keys, however it doesn't sell for its full value for some reason because the white Helios is more preferred over the Crimson and people like to overpay for that. I know a period where people were paying about 70 keys for the white Helios, some people even White Zombas themselves when they were worth about 80, so that is a huge overpay for that. However, since it's more preferred than the Crimson doesn't sell as well. His first offer was 80 pure keys with the Crimson Helios. I had a little think about it, and that in total is about 110 to 115 in pure key value if I was to sell the Crimson Helios on for full value, which is 30 to 35. But since I knew I wasn't going to be able to sell it on for that value, I asked him to do 85, and he did agree on this, which is about 120 key offer in total, which is absolutely insane since we only paid about 50 for it. That's already a 70 key profit. Even though I had to go and sell this Crimson Helios on for less than its full value, I still think this is a really awesome trade for these White Zombas. The reasons for this is because since we didn't pay pure keys to each other, I know Hex probably would have trusted me in paying full keys first, but we probably would have needed a middleman if we paid full keys straight away. For example, I've been doing a ton of White Zomba middleman trades, which I'll probably make a montage of soon for a video, and so I didn't really want the hassle of a middleman trade, and so it was quicker to just do items. I was happy to do this key and item offer since it was an overpay. Hex did trust me, which is awesome, and he did 50 keys with the Crimson Helios, and then in the second trade, which you'll see in a second, I did the White Zombas with 35 pure key. This cut straight through the need of a middleman. I invited him straight back to trade. His car looks pretty cool with those black septums. Black wheels right now are looking pretty snazzy. The black Zombas, in my opinion, aren't too great. They're not selling too well as what they used to, but wheels such as like the black Neptunes and Sunburst, those uncommon wheels that are painted black, sell really well at the moment because they look really clean on cars. He then did did the 35 pure keys with the White Zombas. It was really awesome that they trusted me to do this trade, and then I now had a ton of keys in my inventory, which you guys will see how many I have in total at the end of the video. So there we have it. I'd finally sold my titanium White Zombas on, and here it is, guys. A ton of you were asking me in the best trades of the week episode 3 to show you guys what I sold the White Zombas on for, if I ever did, and I finally sold them on. So here is the trade that I managed to get the profit from. If you think back to the first trade that I showed you, we only paid about 50 keys of items for these White Zombas, and loads of those items didn't really sell for their full value, so you could probably actually price that offer at about 45 at its minimum. I then had to switch over to the Batmobile because my car was now really bare since I didn't have those beautiful White Zombas in my inventory. The next trade that we're going to move on to is for the Crimson Helios, and this trade was actually about 5 minutes after the trade you've just seen. I don't think I found it hard to sell the Crimson Helios, it's just that I was in a sort of a rush to sell it since I thought it was going to go down really quickly when the ROCS did come out. If I would have waited it out, I could have got more for this item, since after I did sell it, I got a few offers that were more than this offer. For example, on PlayStation Messages, I was offered about 30 pure keys for this item, and somebody else offered like 31 keys and some painted septum. I shouldn't really have panic sold it, and I have seen a lot of people panic selling their White Zombas as soon as they saw them drop in price by like 5 keys, and it is sort of a good thing to do because it reduces the amount of loss of item that you can sell it on for. But it also means if you see anybody else offering more than what you got for that item, then you're losing out quite a lot on that item, and if it also does go up in value a few days after, then you've also lost out on that key value of the item. But as you guys will see, I sold this crimson painted Helios on for 26 pure keys with an ad of a Mantis, which I can probably go and sell that Mantis on for 1 pure key in itself. But this shows that the item overpay that Hex gave me in the last trade for the White Zombas actually paid off, since I went to go and sell this item on for even more value than what he'd offer me in pure key value, since he didn't want to pay in pure keys in full. Even though the minimum value to sell this crimson Helios at is 30 keys, I still think I got a really good deal, although a lot of you in the comments will probably say that I sold it on too cheap, and it was a bit of a quick sell. I did need the keys at the time, and I still think I got pretty decent of a deal for it, since on the Rocket League Garage, when I was looking for people making offers for this thing, they were only offering a maximum of like 25 keys, so to get 26 with an ad of a Mantis is really good, but I should have waited out to get the more keys from the other offers that I got. So if we now look over all of the trades, I paid about 45 keys worth of items for these White Zombas. In total, if you think about how much those items don't really sell, such as the Endo doesn't really sell for its full value, and the regular Endo as well. Striker mystery decals beside the Striker cert are really hard to sell, like the Victor Heatwave that I sold for the White Zombas was pretty difficult to sell for its value that it's worth before the certified prices got removed from the price list. The only thing I actually did pay for these White Zombas that does sell the 11 pure keys, and I don't think that's too much to pay since all the other items made up for the rest of the value. 85 keys plus the 26 that I managed to get for the Helios puts my key value at about 111, but that Mantis I can probably go and sell on for about 1 keys in pure, or maybe 2 keys worth of items if somebody is really looking for that import body. So this in total puts this deal at about 112 to 113, and since we only paid 45 keys worth of items in pure, it gives us a huge profit of nearly 70 keys, which is insane. I know a lot of you guys might not even have an inventory worth 70 keys, but this investment that I made gave me so much profit, and I literally doubled my key value of items, and even more. It's double and more. So there we go, guys. We made 70 keys profit from that trade, which is absolutely insane. I enjoyed doing these trades so much, and if you guys have also enjoyed it, then make sure to drop a like on today's video. It really does show that if you truly think an item is going to go up in value, since I thought these White Zombas were going to go up in price, that's why I bought them really cheap, and then waited about a week, and then this item did go up in value, and I managed to sell it on for way more than what I paid for it. So if you guys have learned something new of how you can buy and sell items to make as much profit as I did in today's video, or if you guys have some trades of your own that you guys want to send in to me, then episode 5 of my best trades of the week will be a subscriber special of me showing your trades and talking over them, talking about how you guys could have made more profit, or maybe what you should have done to get even more out of that item. As always, if you guys, since I said at the start of the video, have seen anything in my inventory during these trades, or want to skip back and look if I have anything in my inventory that you guys might want, then leave some offers down in the comment section below. I'll take a look at all of those and give you guys some replies. It's unfortunately the end of today's video, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.